Hey everyone, it's Jeannie, and today I am sharing a card that is created in collaboration with My Sweet Petunia, which is the creator for the Misti. I'm using the Sweet Petunia stamp set and the layering stencils from Ink on 3, along with the Misti, and I have the mini Misti, which is new. It has the same etching as the new larger Misti, and it also has that bar magnet. I love the Misti. I use it almost in every single video that I create. It just makes stamping so much easier. I am also going to be using it to help with my stenciling today. I'm starting off with the main floral in the My Sweet Petunia stamp set, and I'm stamping it with Blackout ink in my Misti. I actually have a little bit of adhesive right behind, so I'm holding my card panel in place. And I'm also using the first layer of the stencil. I'm placing it in the corner of the Misti, so that way I know where to place the stencil each single time. There are 3 layering stencils in this set, and they will color up this entire flower. This is probably one of the fastest cards I've ever created, and it's all thanks to the stencil and a little bit of ink. So for the leafy area, I went in with a goddess green color with a little bit of Trinity teal to give it a bit of dimension. I'm adding the second layering stencil, and I put it in the corner of the Misti, and it lines up perfectly. For the florals, I decided to go in with Sting yellow. I just wanted something really bright and pretty, so I decided to go with that color. But I wanted to add a little bit of dimension into the flower, so I actually will pull out the My Sweet Petunia pink, which is also named after My Sweet Petunia. The owners of My Sweet Petunia and Ink on 3 are really good friends, and so they are collaborating and creating a set that goes along with each other. So it's really fun. I added that Sweet Petunia color in the middle of the floral. Then I'm pulling out the third layering stencil, placing it in the corner of the Misti, inking it up with the My Sweet Petunia pink color, which mixed with the Sting yellow turns it into kind of a pink orange color, which is really pretty, and this adds the accents. Technically the stencil is number 2. I like to use it as number 3, and you can do whichever you want, but it colors up this image so quickly. So I decided to trim down my panel a little bit because I wanted to mat it on a piece of craft cardstock, but I thought it needed something a little bit more to tie in the yellow. So I took out another piece of cardstock, trimmed it down about 1/4 inch or so, and I inked up the edges with Bee Sting yellow. And I'm doing this because I want that yellow to kind of peek through behind the white card panel. And also you'll be able to see the craft cardstock as well. I'm just doing that to add a little bit of interest and also to frame it a little bit more and pull in more of that yellow color. So I really thought that that really completed the card. For the sentiment, I am using the larger scripty words, which is My Sweet Petunia, and I'm just kind of figuring out where I want to place it. Because the scripty sentiment is a little bit longer, I will be only stamping it on the white card panel, and there will be some overhang, but that's okay. I also use my Misti to help line up my cards and adhere all the different layers that I create. It's really helpful because you can make sure that everything is straight, and you can also use the dimensions or the measurements at the bottom of the Misti to make sure that it's even when you're matting a card. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment directly on a piece of cardstock with a little bit of yellow, that same Bee Sting yellow, and I'll be trimming it down to a strip. And then once I adhere my last layer, I'm going to go ahead and add the sentiment as well. And that completes the card. I did think it needed just a little bit of something, so I pulled out my silver baubles from Trinity Stamps, and I'm just placing it kind of just to fill up the white space. But this is one of the quickest cards that I have created in a very long time because it is easy to color with those stencils. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!